In towns that pass away, now show yourself some mercy, I implore. Do not go marching into some new war, as if the old wars had not had their day. But show yourself some mercy, I implore. For the trowel, not the knife. Today you'd have a roof above your head, had you not gambled on the knife instead. And with a roof one has a better life. You men reach for the trowel, not the knife. You all may stay alive. Your fathers and your mothers you must waken, and if in ruins you would not survive, tell them you will not take what they have taken. You children, that you all may stay alive. You mothers, from whom all men take their breath, the war is yours to give or not to give. I beg you, mothers, let your children live. Let them owe you their birth, not their death. I beg you, mothers, let your children live. You live on in towns that pass away. Now show yourselves some mercy, I implore. Do not go marching into some new war, as if the old wars had not had their day. But show yourself some mercy, I implore. The old stuff. People like to hear it, because one thing when I was playing in those Burley houses in Scully Square, they never could use the four-letter word because the senses were always running around. So these guys always came up with, an alternative where you knew it was the swear word, but they didn't say it. A sack in the garden. I was curious, I will admit. One morning I snuck out a handful, but discovered it was nothing but sweet violets. And then it goes on, verse after verse. not refined. They go with girls who bucket bite. They do not give a fuck for luck. They hump them 13 times a night. One hangs a hat upon her tin. One carves a cross in her behind. They do not give a shit for wit. Now the boys I mean are not refined. They come with girls who bucket bite, who cannot read and cannot write, who laugh like they would fall apart and masturbate with dynamite. The boys I mean are not refined. They cannot chat of that and this. They do not give a fart for art. They kill like you would take a piss. La 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 la. Whatever's on their minds, they do whatever's in their pants. The boys I mean are not refined. They shake the mountains when they dance. Boys I mean, they're not refined. They go with girls who bucket bite. They do not give a fuck for luck. They hum them 13 times a night. Joke, a song. I held a Kinsey interview with both the queens of Timbuktu and said, King Tim, I envy him with two such queens as you. They said he fights to go out nights but runs right into women's rights. He works like hell, but how in hell can Timbuktu? Just then I heard that the one that they loved best was a buckaroo tattooed with two big dragons on his chest. Oh no, they said, and then their eyes got big and round. The one we love is only just one dragon on the ground. I sing of Olaf, glad and big, whose warmest heart recoiled at war. A conscientious objector, statistics lie, he was more brave than me, more blonde than you. His well-beloved colonel, Trig West Pointer, most succinctly bred, took erring Olaf soon in hand, but though an host of overjoyed non-coms first knocking on the head him, do through icy waters roll that helplessness which others stroke with brushes recently employed lent this muddy toilet bowl, while kindred intellects evoke allegiance per blunt instruments. Olaf, being to all intents a corpse, and wanting any rag upon what God unto him gave, responds, without getting annoyed, I will not kiss your fucking flag. Straightway the silver bird looked grave, departing hurriedly to shave. But though all kinds of officers, a yearning nation's blue-eyed pride, their passive prey did kick and curse, until for wear their clarion voices and boots were much the worse, and egged the first-class privates on his rectum wickedly to tease, by means of skillfully applied bayonets, roasted hot with heat. Olaf, upon what were once knees, does almost ceaselessly repeat, there is some shit I will not eat. Our president, being of which assertions duly notified, threw the yellow son of a bitch into a dungeon. where he died.
Unless statistics lie, he was more brave than me, more calm than you. I sing full of glad and big, whose warmest heart recoiled at war. A conscientious objector.
You may remember Sis, she's now no more a miss, and Jack's no more a guy. They're deconstructing gender now as we go by. And when two lovers woo, they don't care who is who, or who's got what or why. They hold their own with no holds barred as we go by. Masters and Johnson, now sadly out of date, we'll fix them up together, be they lesbian or straight, with Jack who's back from Denmark, and Jill who will mutate. These are the binds that tie. Oh, it's now a brand new story. No gender's mandatory. For what's in vogue is what we'll try. So grab a seat, be resigned, as we go by. Cambridge, East Cambridge, on the wrong side of the tracks. Came from East Cambridge. Yeah, the immigrants, Portuguese, Irish, Lithuanians, Italians, they're all there. East Cambridge. I left after college. It's a long ways from East Cambridge. Yeah.